there and welcome to the Muse Talk. It's powered by the Muse Hub. My name is Gadede Aku Segbefia. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and do not forget to subscribe. At the Muse Talk, we just vibe with people. We just vibe with artists. We just want to know how their craft is going, how it started, and what the future looks like for them. My guest is already seated, but before I introduce him to you, let's take a quick break. Welcome back. In case you just joined us, it's the Muse Talk, powered by the Muse Hub. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and do not forget to subscribe. My name is Gadede Aku Segbefia. My guest today is a very good friend. We work hard, we play hard, and we fight hard. Trust me. If you see us fighting, you think we are enemies, but that's how it is. Eli Foli is my guest today. He's an amazing actor. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Finally, you are here. All the zigzag things now. So what?
Oh, mama.
Then the koso.
Oh. The hustling and bustling.
How is acting?
It's beautiful. I use the word beautiful because
Why?
beautiful in the sense that it's like a roller coaster. One, you are up, you are down, you're in the middle. It's smooth, it's rugged, it's rough, and all that. And yes, you know how it is.
Before we go into acting, let's start by you telling us, how was it like for you growing up?
This question again. Yeah. Growing up, yes, let's put an acting aside. I grew up from a very not strict, but I'll say critical family. This should be here, this should be there. You know, my dad was a soldier. Yes.
And every family,
yes,
right? So what do you
yes.
expect?
Yeah. Mom a trader. Yes, but mom gave us all the best, you know. Yes, things that you need, yes, you need it. The things you don't need, you don't get it. And went through education, primary in Bema camp and all that.
Oh, so you're a soldier boy.
A soldier, barracks boy.
Barracks boy.
Yes, barracks boy, as they say. Yes, but I never knew I was going to become an actor. I thought I was going to be a telephonist because.
What was that?
Like what we have now, working at, let's say, MTN or like this
the
call
center.
Okay. Because my auntie was a telephonist back then.
Oh, that's what they are called.
Yes. Yeah.
Telephonist.
Yes. Like those who receive calls.
The
and
call center people.
Call center people and all that. Yes. And I used to visit her and all that. And, daddy always wanted me to be one. My dad was a maths teacher also, but I was really not good in maths.
Really? How?
Yes, so from there, great mind and all that. Daddy was also strict with education and all that. Didn't want us to go down like that. Yes. But growing up, yes, growing up was beautiful because not growing up from the rich family or not, I will not say
just
poor.
A comfortable family.
Yes. Just imagine me growing up, like having all the video games,
then you're not poor.
Yes, like
rich family.
Yes, the video games, the Lego, and
we had all those things.
Yes, I grew up with the television also.
Boy, you're not poor. You're not poor.
But one thing, like growing up, or even though I grew up with my siblings, it got to a time that they all travel out to go and.
So you became like an only child.
Yes. Yes,
but how was it like growing up inside the barracks? I hear it's very strict and can be interesting sometimes.
People say it, but it's not that strict. It's just critical.
Okay.
You
can't fool in the barracks.
You can't fool in the barracks. Not strict. Strict as in strict. Hey. But you have to do what you have to do as a child.
Okay.
Yes, and the whole place is nice. I just don't get it when people say,
But how is the discipline like?
The discipline there is there. You know, you don't
Anyone
have to,
can beat you if you misbehave.
not beating you, but they can correct you, not beat you. Nobody, you can't beat anybody's child. Like, yeah.
So
just
how
like
do
that.
they correct you? Can you recount some of the fond memories?
Yes. Soldiers will be like, who is your father? Then you have to mention your father's name. And father's name, not like you mention the rank and the surname.
Okay.
You understand? Like, hey, Corporal Foli, or maybe W1 Foli, or Lieutenant Colonel, this, you know. And you are doing this, and you are doing that. Yes, then you cry, you are scared that your father is a disciplined, person, dress well. You know, in the barracks, you need to dress well. You need to look good every time. You know, to
Now I understand.
Sag your shorts or your you need to have a certain
Hairstyle,
haircut and all that. Yes. But it's fun. It's fun to live in the barracks.
But is it okay to be chasing girls? You know, growing up, area girl, you're chasing girls.
Yes.
Did you do that in the barracks?
Yes.
And you go and take some corporates or some daughter.
Oh, they like you. They like you because, Bema Camp has the barracks, especially Bema Camp. Yes. The junior schools, they have about 16 schools inside the barracks. And you have me. I went to Services Primary and JSS, and we had the major general, the brigadiers kids in the same class. Even we had ministers, and I remember Ali Muhammad's kids were in the school. Peter Namfuri's kids.
So outsiders could come.
Yes.
Okay.
Will come. So Services was one of is like the ish in Bema Camp, like the Soul Clinic, the Montessori's back then.
So at what age did you leave Bema Camp?
I'll say age 19.
19.
Yes.
That's when you started living on your own?
No. That was when my dad went on retirement.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so you had to leave the barracks.
Yes, we have to leave the barracks. But my brother also joined the army, so I do pay visits.
I was about to ask, so why didn't you join the army yourself? You didn't have interest in it?
No, I didn't have interest. Even though my dad had an interest like that, he wants me to join.
But
the
you
army.
just didn't.
I didn't have the interest because I think after most of my friends that I grew up with were living outside the barracks, like buddy.
Okay.
They were living in cantonments, Laboni,
You did a bad squad.
Jolu,
Okay.
and all that. Yeah, Adenta, those days, Yeah.
That's interesting. So will you say that the discipline you had from the barracks is guiding you now in your life?
Now, yes. Because
how?
I'll say it's guiding me in the sense that in the barracks your neighbor's child is your child. You can be corrected anyway. So when you grow up with something, it lives within you. Yes, even though society can change you.
Yeah, but
even though certain things
there.
even though certain things have changed me after leaving the barracks. Yes. But still, I still have that
discipline. It's there.
Yeah.
You say you wanted to become a telephonist.
Yes.
Did you for once even try it before veering to acting?
Yes. I worked with Zane Ganaden.
Oh, the famous Zane.
Zane, yes. Zane Ganaden. Then.
Oh, okay.
Before Ethel took charge.
How was it like? Was it like what you imagined? Because I'm sure wanting to become a telephonist, you would have imagined that, it's going to be like this, going to be like that. And now you're on the job market. Was it like that?
Or
it was different?
It was different. It was different because when I look back, my auntie, you had the telephone, hello, blah blah blah. There's blah, blah, blah. But when I went there, I went to Zenga. I entered Ghana with an IT certificate.
Okay, so that means you studied IT.
Yes. So I was in the IT department, checking out the connections, the networking, and working with the project department also. Okay. Yes. So it was another different thing altogether. what I even imagined.
Oh, so you were not a telephonist. You were rather in a different
yes,
IT department. Oh, okay,
yes.
okay. So at what point did you veer into acting? And why?
Okay. Acting. Right from primary school.
Oh, okay. What we do in school?
Yes, what we do in school. And we didn't imagine that we were going to become actors and
like
actors. Or let's say a performer.
Mm-hmm.
You get it. But for me, let me tell you one funny thing. I got into the drama club because of a girl.
Of course, it's always a girl.
Yes. And when like primary school or like junior school, we're not doing stuff because we had a forecast of it.
We just doing it for fun.
We just did it for fun because maybe the girls were saying that you can just play football. Maybe people were saying that, yes, so that the girls, or maybe people would say that you are just doing it. Yeah, so I did a few of the famous By the Fireside.
Oh, the original By the Fireside?
Yes, okay. yes. I quite play a couple of them, Anansi and a few others. Yes. Then, still, I didn't...
where's that guy? Anansi.
He's in the US.
Okay.
He's in the US. A few, like most of them are in the US now. Yeah, a few of them that play the role are in the US. Yes. So I will say that then fast forward, got into church. Then the famous Cecil John Abans and Yoku Atabedu.
Oh, okay.
Parables. They discovered the acting in me.
Okay.
So we're doing that in church. They were writing the script. I remember Pastor Joseph JB.
What church is that?
Soul Clinic International. Now Covenant Family Community Church.
Okay.
Yes. So the acting was going on and we were loving it. But I'll be very honest with you. It's like sometimes when you finish them, it was a day normal concert for,
that thing.
Yes. Then there was a time, you put your all in all. Jones were writing the script. We were doing voiceover for him for some of his works and
animation and all of that.
But I realized that the church were not identifying talents. Just a group. Like even the choir, they don't even identify singular.
They don't.
Yes. You understand? But I think that's what the church must do or should do.
Develop talent.
Even let me put the example, even the ushering department. Now we have agencies that have ushers.
Yes. And that ushering started from the church before even these agencies started.
Yes.
It's interesting how the churches fail to identify and groom and develop talent, but when you find your talent and you start from the church and you move out, they have a problem. But I have been there. You're not doing anything about the talent.
If I tell you I was singing in church, you will not believe it.
I was singing in church too. But media is my own stubbornness. Me graduate
is my own. Me graduate is my own stubbornness. Yes, my own stubborn because I have. If I say I have done stuff with Neo Kai and
the famous Neo Kai.
They go and sing and we
follow. You see, these are the things they should have noticed and picked up and groomed. But they won't do.
Going back, I'm saying that the church doesn't identify craft and talent.
They don't appreciate it actually.
Yes. So we were in church. Sometimes and then a concert for
concerts
and all that. You understand? Then I'm like, Jones, tell me I want to move out and
grow.
Yes. I want to move out and do whatever. Then he was like, yes. So then I met David Donto.
The legend.
The legend David Donto. I met David Donto, Fred Abugi, and I was like, yes, this is what I can do, but I want to be trained. He was like, okay, yes. Then we started the training, and actually he has a school.
Oh, what's the name of the school again? Is it still?
Yes, it's still yes. So then he was organizing master classes, workshops. He has a school, and all started. Then the grooming started. You sit back, you watch, a few scripts. Then that was stage, not film.
Yes, stage.
Because I remember he quite told me that if you want to make it real, you need to start on stage.
And I agree.
Because screen will never make you. Screen will never make you. Yes.
Maybe it will make you popular.
It will make you popular. But it will not
to understand the craft.
The craft and the talent in you. Don't forget. Charlie, going back again, the church, they've forgotten that the Jesus Christ, if you read the Bible, it's drama. Seriously. It's drama. You look at the stories in the Bible.
The parables and all of those
and
things.
All that. The stories he gave, is his preaching. That is he said to the multitude.
He used some storytelling stuff.
You understand? So this is what the church should have done. But my stubbornness, I left.
Of course.
I left people. Okay, I remember a time that they even say that, oh, you are backsliding.
Oh, yes.
That thing.
Oh, yes. They are quick to say that you're backsliding.
So I'm like, no. It got to a time I grew out of it and I said that I haven't left. I have left the church, but I have not left God. I have not left Christ. You understand?
Yeah.
Yes. Kakra. Then David Onto. The grooming with Fred Amugi. Then he was like, okay, he's going to take me to a place. That's when I'll feel the heat. But then I was with another good friend of mine. Then they took us. We were about 6 or 8.
From David Donto school.
Yes. Then we were it was an attachment or something.
With the theater?
With a baby groomer.
That is the heat.
That was the heat. Then you know that one thing about a baby groomer is when you get there, it's like a battlefield.
Do or die.
Do or die. And one thing I realized about them also is like they don't see you as an amateur. I don't know.
No, if you step foot there, they expect that you are a pro.
You are a pro.
You are a pro.
They don't see you as an amateur
so they are
or
not
you are
learning.
Crow you.
I think they want to see effort. Then based on that effort, they groom you.
Going back, that is what the church should have done or should be doing, because they see a baby groomer, they see the talent in you, they see the craft in you. It's just that this part of the world, Ghana, the world is not paying. I don't know. But my can't. You understand?
Yeah.
So they and a baby groomer too, that they bring the discipline in you. You should know your stage craft, your stage directions. Go left.
It's a very good place to develop your craft.
A very good place.
Very good place.
For me, I always tell people that I will encourage anybody who wants to be a performer, not an actor or an actress. Performer, because a baby groomer, they didn't see you as an actor or an actress.
You do everything. There are times you dance, there are times you sing,
you usher,
you do a lot of things.
You do everything. So that was when the heat started. So that was when my acting career that I understood. But when I was with Zane or in the church, I remember a time that I was in church. I did a play. The prodigal son. I played the prodigal son. Then there was a lawyer Sewe, like lady. She called me and she's like, are you thinking about doing acting? I was like, no. I said, no. The way I see you, when you start acting, you'll be so she was the one that was encouraging you. I remember when I played another role, then I need to play a lawyer. She gave me her, wig and for free. There was a time after playing that role, she gave me an envelope. I got home, Charlie, some cash.
I know, it felt good,
It felt good.
Was that your first payment for your craft?
I should say yes. My first, and that payment was just a gift to her. She was like, watching you did, you've done, whoa, Charlie, take this. It. And I didn't open it. When I go home, I opened it, Charlie.
How much was it then? Do you remember?
Then I'll say about 12 years ago. Yeah, I checked, is it 12 years ago? Yeah, something like that. No. Yeah, but it was good. It was good money. But it was about like,
sometimes it's not really about how much. It's the fact that someone appreciates what you're doing is enough.
is enough.
Yeah. So coming all the way to where you are right now in your craft, how would you describe the experience? I'm sure you've gathered a lot of experience. How would you describe it?
I was that experience. I don't know, but it's something that always I can't explain it. But that feeling, you understand? That feeling is a world on its own. You understand? I wish I could. I don't know.
There are no words to describe
Yes,
it.
to describe it, because being on stage with all the legends,
I know.
you get it. People that when we were kids, we were watching, then we asked ourselves, how could they master all these
and
all that? And now you're on the same stage and you don't even feel that you're on the same stage.
You feel like, oh, we're colleagues. We're doing this together.
We are doing this. Sometimes you finish and you'll be like,
that's it.
Yes. I remember my first time I got on stage was with David Donto, Abiadachi, and Fred Amogi. My first, I was like, yeah.
Were you not like tense?
Yes, I was tense. Rehearsal and everything. I'm like, yeah. Abiadachi, get on stage with them and all that. So that is it.
Speaking of mastering your craft, I've had the opportunity to be in projects with you, and I have witnessed from day one of rehearsal all the way to performance day, and I can attest to the transition to perfection on performance day. How are you able to bring yourself from taking the script and not knowing jack all the way to entertaining people on stage? I have seen you. You are a different human being. How do you do that? What process do you go through?
The process is not me alone, but as you said, we have rehearsal together. But you know how we do it in a baby goma or wherever we have to start our rehearsal. There's a round table. We read the script all over. We discuss it and all that. But colleagues, you know how we do it. When you start rehearsal, people, you have your colleagues telling you, oh, you have to do it this way, you have to do it that way. Then you add yours to it. I'll say that the gods are not to blame. My limping, I played bonka that I have to limp. I need to watch someone who lives. You need to do it. They don't tell you when you get a script, you read the script. No matter how it is, do a little research on your own.
Yeah.
Understand the script. You get it before you start rehearsal, so that the director doesn't have workload on you. Then also, whatever the director will add to yours, you understand what the director wants you to do. Then you add it to yours and move on. But stage is a different thing altogether. You get it. Day by day, you need to grow.
Develop new things about your character.
About your character. And we actors or performers, we don't play ourselves. We always play someone else. Your emotions, mindsets, body language, demeanors, and everything. You need to acquire all and put together and give it out to the audience. Because now when you get on stage, Charlie's know you. We are the people who make people laugh, people sad, people cry. People even hate you.
Yeah.
Yes, for just one character you play. Yeah.
That's interesting. So, has there ever been a moment where you've been casted for a particular role and you're like, how am I going to do this? It scares you. It's a challenge thrown to you.
Yes. I'll say yes. Yeah.
Is there any role like that? Can you remember any role?
Yes. There's an American play, 10 Blocks on the Camino Real. There's a role that I was supposed to play. And when the character I didn't know the in-depth of the character. The character name was Baron de Chelou, And Baron de Chelu is, Baron. He has all the money and all that, and he has all whatever he can do, And the Opibia Unya, he has someone who has money. But we were going through the rehearsal, and at a point in time, about 2 weeks, then the director called the stage manager and another another cast. They had a meeting, and they came back and said, okay. And the director was an American. They said, Eli, the role you are playing, the guy is gay.
I can imagine.
The guy is gay. You understand? But it wasn't anything that I need to do physically, but
you have to
show it. It's like the guy is gay and he's trying to con this guy. When you need me, I'm in the hotel. Just come. So how do I
go about it?
Go back to it. And just imagine this play. We were taking it to the US. It was a tour. And I have been the cast for this thing. Nobody was going to play. So just imagine. Should I stop it? Should I?
Okay, why were you having those thoughts as to whether you should stop it or not? Is it for your own moral reasons or?
I would say moral reasons because, down here, and we were supposed to show excerpts of the play, some markets in Ghana before it's been taken to the US.
Okay.
You understand? And this part of our world.
Mm-hmm.
What are people going to say?
Mm-hmm.
And this, when you're an actor, I don't know how audience see us. The moment you play a role, they
see you as the role.
As the role. But they don't know that you are playing a character or you are educating them on that
on
thing,
something, yeah.
On something. So how do I do it?
But how did you do it?
Eventually, he has to psych me. Yes, he said that I know this part of the world, you don't accept these things.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as we don't accept it, this is
happening. It's
like
life.
Crime.
Yes.
It's like crime. We all frown on crime. But
it's still happening.
It's still
Someone
happening.
needs to talk about it.
Someone needs to talk about it. But who talks about it? It's us.
Mm-hmm.
We are the people who project all the nonsense in the world. You get it. Then yes, okay, yes, but we are talking about something. We are educating people about something. Yes. So then, the stage manager had to talk to me and all that. And just imagine, our colleagues, when you play such a role, they laugh at you. They have to.
I know.
Yeah. So that has been one of the roles that.
So transitioning from stage to film. What will you say are some of the things you have carried from the stage onto film, or what are the things, or are there things you have to leave behind and go into film? Because they say it's different.
It's two different worlds.
Mm-hmm.
But Gadede, let me tell you, I always say that film makes you popular, as you said, but film doesn't make you.
Yeah.
If you see all the greatest film players, or let's say film actors and actresses, when you look at their background, they always go back on stage.
Yeah. I think recently I follow the UK theatre, UK National Theatre.
Yeah.
And I realized that most of the actors there are theatre players. I'm like,
yes,
this is it.
This is it.
This is it.
This is it.
And when you see them in films, you see the difference. You see.
So we started on stage. When we get on film, you see that even directors even say that, Charlie, you are doing well. They don't even tell you that go stage left or go right, go left. Turn to this camera. We are shooting. You understand? But what we do always is live.
Yes.
For film, cut, let's go, cut, retake, let's do this. We edit, but with stage, you can't edit. When they say action, you are getting
going. Maybe you edit on the go. You edit your head on the go.
But your audience don't see that you are editing.
Yeah.
But film, people see that, oh, with your mind.
You
understand? Just imagine the ghost that they flew me.
I have a question about that though. So of course you have weight.
Yes.
You don't weigh like paper. So when he carried you and had to throw you like that, did you have to? Was there a technique to either lighten yourself so you can allow yourself go, or you're just lightweight?
Oh no.
Because I feel if there's no control to you might go overboard.
You remember I think we ran it 13 times. I think the 12 or...
Wow, 13 times.
Yes, we did it 13 times. I think the 12, the 11th or the 12th, those who were supposed to, catch
you.
I didn't know that they were taken over by what was happening. So
they forgot.
They forgot, and I went
really
overboard. But there's a technique.
Yeah.
That Andrew, famous
Andrew Adute
Tando. He is so like he's tall, huge, and all that. So a technique that I hold his hand. So when he's lifting me, I also lift myself together. So his hand and everything gives me that energy too.
So the thing is, with stage, it's not just about memorizing your lines and learning. It's a whole technique. How to move, it's a technique.
Even to say your lines.
Mm-hmm.
To say your lines.
It's a technique.
Imagine Molly Semevo, directing you or directing a play, and you are in that play. Just imagine your end consonants, You
have to make sure it sounds. You can't swallow your words. So now, look, you are also a voice actor. Mm-hmm. You do voiceovers as well.
Yes.
How about that? How do you even start doing that? I'm sure Parables was part of that story.
Yes. Parables was part of that story. That was when I started this voice thing. You always say that, first we started like one-on-one. Oh, Charlie, say this, say that. But at a point in time, I found myself that I was reading, but if I get out of that thing, I'm able to give all the actions. So he was saying that he taught me that your actions should be in your voice. You understand? So that was when all started. Yeah.
So are you enjoying it?
Oh yeah. I'm enjoying it.
You played a role in The Legend of Aku Segbefia. You had no words.
Yes.
But I never had the chance to watch you on stage. Mm-hmm. But it was after the production that I was watching clips, and I was like, how did you do it? Like, who is this person? Because it felt so real.
Yeah.
How do you achieve roles where you have no words but you have to be relevant on stage?
Yes, I will still go back to say it every time. Baby Groma. They will tell you that even if you don't have nothing to say and you have to breathe on stage, walk. Let people feel that
you
breath.
Are breathing.
Yes, you get it. Create presence for yourself. For me, I'm not that big, tall. I'm small. Like, even though people say, "Oh, you are cute,"
at the bottom line, you're small.
You are small. You understand? It's just a nice way of somebody telling you that, "Oh, you are small."
Yeah, small. Oh, you're cute.
Yes. Oh, you are. You see, but your body language, your demeanor, your presence that you create should be big on stage. People say, and it's true, people say the stage is a shrine.
It is.
It is.
And I agree.
Yes. So the Legend of Aku Segbefia, I was the assistant to the warrior. Yes, the Asafo. I'm the assistant. And the leader of the Asafo, he has all the words, like all the dialogues. But I asked myself, what what should I do
To be relevant.
to be relevant among their stuff? And it is true. You know, when you are in a group, even though there's a leader, we have somebody who is always championing something.
Yeah.
Who is always pushing the leader to
I
do
agree,
something.
yeah.
So that was when it started. But if I should tell you how everything happened on stage, sometimes I'm like, so it was the reviews that I was having, but the heartwarming thing was when Nashoko was like, when we had to go do the reading, then she said that the reviews that she had about me, and also got me other gigs that people have to come and play roles for them. Yes. So that was when I felt, I was like, Charlie, see what I did. Yeah,
I know, it feels good.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah, it feels good when you are appreciated, when they compliment you.
Yeah.
And all that. But, there are a lot of indiscipline in our world. You and I, we choose the hard way to live our life. Acting.
Very difficult. I don't know what is wrong with us.
Yes. But I think that this part of our world, we should be appreciated. It should.
Is that to say that, people say the arts is not lucrative.
Yes.
Do you agree to that?
I agree. I totally. Because I'm saying that because producers don't pay us for our craft and the talent. Let me just give you an example. Do you think Messi and Ronaldo and the rest who play football, do you think they just pay them for them appearing on the pitch? You get it? We are the ones who play all these people who are living big. You understand? Those we are calling celebrities, we are the ones who play them. You understand? Football cannot be repeated, but we can repeat a play 10 times. But football, when they play the first 90 minutes, it's done. They have to go and play another.
But we repeat the exact thing over and over again.
But we can repeat a play that has been. If you go to the British theatre or the UK, whatever it is, or any other, the other world, you know that there are plays that are running for 10 years or 20 years now, still repeating that same play every time. You get it? So, but here we are not. Producers don't pay us for our craft and our talent. They just pay us, Charlie, what about representing, and what you hear that the image we have our brand before you came for us.
So what's the future like for you in terms of your craft?
My craft. Even though I see it bright, I think there's more to do. I think here the survival of the fittest. It's like we're in a jungle. When somebody doesn't eat you, you get eaten by someone. You get it?
Yeah.
Going back, there's a story that I read it, and people used to say that Kwame Nkrumah loved the arts, whether being dancers, drummers, performers, whoever weave their baskets or do the and whatever.
So far as art, creative art,
he was projecting it. He even built an estate around Dansuma for performers that they lived in, but they were paying bit by bit. You understand? He had that. But what has changed? It's like now we don't. When you go to the eastern part of Africa, they love Ghanaian craft so much, especially our films, Namibia. Sometimes they have to go to parliament and even say that Ghanaian, like the Ghanaian film are infiltrating their market, which is true. But what has changed? You understand?
It's interesting.
So, yes. So sometimes I feel that if I will really make it, maybe I have to leave the shores of.
That's what everyone says. But
Yes.
it is very sad.
It is very
because
sad.
even sitting back and even looking at our leaders,
Yes.
you can see that they have no plans for the creative arts.
The creative arts.
Recently, Honorable Baumi's media, whatever, meets the media. He was asked the question about the creative arts, and he literally said he has no idea. How?
You know, how? But when you go to the example, the US, the actor is next to the president. That's why you see them sitting when the president is in public talking or sitting in state talking. You see like Arnold Schwarzenegger and the rest sitting beside them and all that, because they are the ones who can play the president.
It is sad,
and Hollywood has brought so much income to US.
What made Hollywood is their movies.
Movies.
If they don't do movies to project how it is like, and we are here, how will some of us who have not been there know that is how the place looks like?
I remember when we went to the US. I got to the US and I realized that Sana baby crat is a Nima.
But they project the nice places.
And all is what? In their movies,
In their movies.
their music videos,
Exactly.
their documentaries and all that.
But you know what is so funny? When these leaders need some kind of dramatization
Yes.
of whatever project they want to,
Yes.
they come for actors, but they don't have
When there's
plans.
when there's a workshop,
They come for dancers to entertain them.
Yes. When there's yes.
See, it is sad and funny at the same time.
Then you hear some saying concert film.
Can you imagine?
That's what I'm saying, that and sometimes to me blaming here, let's blame ourselves.
We also don't carry ourselves.
Because if you say that, okay, this is your proceed, one year, you understand? We should know our worth. You get it?
But sometimes I don't blame people who either go for the low.
Oh, yeah.
Because sometimes the person literally has nothing.
Nothing.
So that's 50 Ghana, baby, you have refused. Can give the person 3 square meals. So
Yeah,
be like,
yeah.
my main fan is
But don't you think
there should be like an organization or a system that can regulate these things, because people are taking performance for granted.
Yes. There's one thing that some time ago we were having a discussion about even royalties. Like, Ghana, did they pay royalties to actors?
I don't even know if they pay royalties to the musicians to talk
It's
of
not that
actors.
the musicians they are the big ones. Almost try making things to take royalties, like the Stone Boys, the Shatawalis, the
very
Kwame
sad.
Eugenes and the rest. You get it.
I don't know how you feel when you hear news of veterans who are sick.
I don't want to be.
Sometimes I'm like, I don't
want to be there. Sometimes, there was a time we were having a discussion. I was like, I don't want to be 60 and you didn't remember TV, so say Pesika and all that. I think that sometimes too, I'm not saying that's it, but let me take that thing for myself. That's what I think, that sometimes too, maybe lifestyle. Lifestyle. Because, Gadede, let me tell you something. No matter what, Ubenya 1 giga, a best sustain you to that point.
Because these people were stars.
Because I was having a conversation with some of the legends. Yeah, we were having a conversation. I don't want to mention name, maybe off camera. They were saying that this person, it was the lifestyle. They had the money, the girls, the drinks, and all that. They were not like futuristic.
They were just enjoying the moment.
The moment.
Well, they say live in the moment.
You see, you get it. You understand?
Yeah.
But seeing legends come and people we are looking up to, not on my TV. So say we've never seen a politician coming on.
Yeah.
We've never seen a doctor who has come on.
Maybe they suffered those things, but because they are not screen people, that's how come we don't see them.
Are you sure?
I mean, kind of same. Anyway, Let's take a quick break. When we come back, it's fat questions time. My guest today has been Eli Foli, by the way.
Yeah.
You can't tell a woman you like her for 2 years. Now, Shade, of course, she will be taking the gift. And you are saying you should ask him why. Why?
As a woman, you surely know that this guy is also trying to get your attention. But because she has her own intentions, she's not telling, like, she's not making it happen.
You sit down and say, oh, there might be something whether the boy or the girl was looking for. Gave himself or herself that time for that thing to manifest and say, okay, yes, this is the woman I want to get married to. Maybe you find yourselves in a relationship. This is out there. Do you think Sabeba ever found serious?
But come to the girl. You people wicked human beings.
It's unconditional love.
Which one is that?
The guy has for the girl, Welcome back. It's the Muse Talk powered by the Muse Hub. I've been having a very interesting conversation with Eli Foli. We've been talking about his crafts. He's an actor and all of that. Eli, now this segment, I ask you fun questions. And please answer.
Oh, wow.
Don't say I decline to answer. So the very first question. Will you date yourself?
Will I date myself? No.
Mm-hmm. Why won't you date yourself?
I know myself.
Why? Why won't you date yourself? What was it?
I'm stubborn.
Yeah, stubborn. Okay. Will you go for a funny partner or a rich partner?
I'll go for a funny partner.
Hey, you don't like money?
No, I like money, but I'll go for a funny partner.
What if you're hungry? Is it the jokes you eat?
The funny aspects will attract that thing. Yeah, will attract the money.
How?
Charlie, I don't want to be the situation whereby that rich partner they dictate to me. I don't want to be a house husband.
So you rather choose a funny partner?
Yes.
Then you'll be hungry.
No, we'll not be. You see, that funny thing. We'll do things in common. We'll have one goal. Now we can even do skits and put on funny couples. Yes, it will bring money.
Before making a voice note, do you rehearse what to say?
No.
Why?
But
you play back.
I play back.
Before
then
you
I delete.
send.
I play back. I delete.
Okay. Tell me two truths about yourself and one lie. Let me see if I can tell which one is the truth and which one is a lie.
Oh, one truth about me.
Two truths.
Two truths.
Oh no, truth no need be brain. Two person two lies.
Truth.
Yeah, one. It's two, but let's start with one.
I love everybody who comes. Everybody that comes around me. Like, yeah.
Love, no dear.
Oh, like. Not like who.
Love.
I love everybody.
Obiasem.
Because one, I don't know tomorrow.
Okay. Two, another truth.
Another truth is when I get on stage, I give my all. It's like my last time performing.
Okay, one lie. Just say one lie, like I have a big head. It could be a lie. Say one lie about yourself. You're a virgin. Okay, we all know that is a lie. So, Eli, before you go, just a few words to people or young people who probably have had the opportunity to see you on stage, do what you love. Or maybe they just want to try acting in general. What are the few advice you give them? Like you're giving an advice to your child.
Yeah.
What would you tell them?
I'll tell them that it's like they should follow their passion. But if they want to do what we do, there's no easy way out. You know, it's difficult, it's hard, but you need to start from stage before you get onto the screen. And a few words is I always want to touch on is the indiscipline in our career. saying that because they're indisciplined. No royalties for us. They don't pay us well. Even when you get on location, Charlie, they are.
Sometimes you have to beg.
It's like you are begging and all that. But we need to feel good and give out what the director wants. If you director wants, it's hang go, hang come. You get it? Yeah. Those are some of the things.
A few things you tell.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ellie. So, the other time I saw a video on Instagram saying that acting is not something you do a year or two. Let me just try this for a year or two. But it's something you do for a lifetime.
Yeah.
So it's actually the consistency that pays. So you keep going on and on, and then one day, who knows? Jackpot. My guest today has been Eli Foli. Eli is an amazing performer. You should see him on stage. He will wow you. My name is Gadede Aku Segbefia. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and please don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.